Okay. Well. Fire Emblem Engage. It's really good. Honestly, I know I moan and I complain and I, grumble. But what a fun game. You know, yeah, the story is whatever, but I mean, like, I don't care about that too much. It was serviceable. It was fun. I started to actually have a bit of fun with the story later on. ETA MVP, remember those days, yeah. Yeah, I started to have more fun with the story when I stopped trying to look for any kind of deep meaning or serious. I mean, I know I was nitpicking at it and pulling it apart here and there, but I think it was perfectly fine. It was perfectly fine. I mean, it's regrettable if you only play these games for the story, but why would you do that? It's my only question, is why would you do that? But the map design was tight. I really liked the way that the lack of one tile chokes meant that you actually had to play around with player phase. Like, player phase, that would be a big thing, I'd have to say. I don't know if this just applies to Maddening, but this is such a player phase centric game, which is fun. That's fun and well designed. I'm sorry, I love the older games, but just sending your paladin in with 4 javelins and pressing end turn and watching enemies delete themselves on him isn't very interactive. Fun, sure, but it's not very interactive. This game, you have to play a phase. If you don't play a phase, you will get one shot in the second half of the game. So you have to really actually use the emblem rings, use your skills, use the terrain on the map, get to the objectives. It's great. A really, really solid Fire Emblem game. Do I think it's the best in the series? No, probably not. But it is up there. I'd probably put it in my top 5. I mean, I've not really ever considered what I would put up there, but I wouldn't put it higher than Path of Radiance. I wouldn't put it higher than Conquest. But I would probably put it higher than things like Binding Blade, which is my favourite of the GBA games. So it might even be top 3, honestly, just off the top of my head. I'd have to give it more thought. But yeah, I mean, the characters ranged from extremely likable and fun to generic and boring, like characters like Lapis and Panette I enjoyed deeply. Characters like Bunet, I just think, what was the point, But, someone else might look at Bunet and be like, oh, this is so fun. I love the funny chef man. I like it when he says, let me cook. The length of the game is impressive as well. I mean, I didn't even do all the paralogs. Imagine if you were doing every single paralog, skirmishes, all of that. You could easily squeeze 100 plus hours, and I haven't even touched the Tower of Trials, which I'm assuming is post-game content. I mean, why you want to do that, I don't know, just for fun, because you can. I'm probably going to do a little bit of it, not on camera, because, well, unless it's particularly interesting, I might record it. And a big thing about this game that I have to say is the replayability. I'm already itching to go through it again. Oh, switch turned off. I'm already itching to go through to endgame again. I've already done, like, maybe... Oh, it includes the spell Xenologues. Oh, no. You can see the shame of me refusing to turn it off Maddening and not being able to get past it. Yeah, there it is. But, yeah. I have been playing on a few other save files, and I've gotten to kind of like chapter 15, 16 or whatever, but I'm desperate to go to endgame. I think endgame was going to be so much easier doing all the side objectives. With the well now, you get the well from the start of the game pretty much, like chapter 7 or something. Actually knowing which characters are good, what skills, what to spend bond fragments on, what to forge and what not to forge. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, I don't think they will. MVP Panette, you don't say. I'd say MVP of the whole game is Panette, my goodness. But I would love for them to do like a Maddening Plus or something. I don't think they will, but we'll have to wait and see. But all in all, fantastic Fire Emblem game. Wow. I mean, a solid 8.5 out of 10, I would say. Yeah, I would say so.